What is a lesson you learned too late in life? That attention and actual interest are two way different things. You can be the best driver on the road, but you can't control everyone else. Always keep your head up and drive safe. Never trust your boss or co-workers to not stab you in the back for their benefit. Sometimes you just have to let stupid people be stupid. Smoking isn't worth it. As a smoker, completely and utterly agree. Not everyone is down for you like they say they are. Ride or die is actually usually right until it gets a little uncomfortable or inconvenient. Then you're on your own, but when my life goes up in flames I will expect you to throw yourself in front of a bus for me, cause we ride or die. LOL. It's not too late. But I've learned that in certain situations where there's an opportunity to be accepted or rejected, whether it's work, romance, etc., sometimes the worst thing someone can say is no. Exactly. In many situations, I ask myself, what's the worst that could happen? And in more situations than I thought I would, the worst sure kinda sucks, but isn't really that bad. Brush your goddamn teeth. Brush in the evening to keep your teeth. Brush in the morning to keep your friends. You have to take chances sometimes. And although it can be scary and outside your comfort zone, you'll never know what could have been unless you go for it. I can do it myself. Now that we're in the digital age, I learned how to change my windshield wipers, trim my rabbit's nails, repair screen windows, replace my sub pump, etc. I always felt like I missed out learning hands-on thing because my dad checked out early. Nah, girl, you can do that speep on your own. Absolutely. YouTube is the bomb for this. Being alone is less lonely than being married to the wrong person. Never been married, but watching both of my parents be deeply unhappy in a loveless marriage for 30 years has been extremely upsetting. I completely feel you. My mom even went as far as telling me to take note and not make the same mistake she did. What a powerful and terribly sad thing to tell your child. Still think about it to this day. And believe me, I have definitely learned from her and their experience. Hope you're alright and hope your experience hasn't completely put you off meaningful relationships. Just because someone seems nice at first doesn't mean they're a good person. It's okay to fail. That's how we learn. I used to be so afraid of failing that I never tried. You don't need a million friends. Maybe less than 10. Maybe 5. Good friends. Put a lot of effort into those relationships instead of spreading yourself too thin. That I am capable of success. I spent so long doubting myself and not doing things because I didn't think I could. And look at you now. You sex master. Listen to your grandparents' stories and ask them as many questions as you can about their lives and family history, etc. All 4 of mine passed when I was too young to truly appreciate any of the above. This one hits me hard. I have one grandparent left and she lives in a different country. That the disappointment of your parents will be far shorter lived than the unhappiness you'll endure by trying to make your life fit their perfect picture. Arranged_marriage has left the chat. Some people just won't admit they're wrong. Don't waste time trying to get them to accept it. Wasted too much of mine own time trying to correct people. It's the allegory of the cave man. That's why they also say, if you wanna tell folks the truth, be funny. Otherwise they're gonna wanna kill you. Hey Neanderthals! There's a whole world to explore outside this cave. Also, you're wrong about everything. Okay, bye. You can't really help people who don't truly want to help themselves. Unless a person realizes, admits, and is receptive to being helped and helping him/her/itself. You're just wasting your energy and probably adding to your own stress. The importance of dental health. I didn't take care of my teeth in my youth, and now that I'm older I very much regret it. Finally, something 10 out of 10 dentists can agree on. That everyone is making it up as they go along. Your teacher, parents, pastor, army generals, CEOs, everyone. No one has 100% true answers. However, success in life is about being decisive. Get enough information to make an intelligent decision, then confidently act on it. Others will think you have all the answers. I recently had to give a presentation for a new project to upper management. Going in I was thinking, oh God, I have no idea what I'm doing. After the presentation, they were very approving, which made me think, oh God, they have no idea what they're doing. Don't kill yourself working at a job that would replace you without a second thought. This one is so important. An early career lesson for me was to set boundaries with work/your bosses. People aren't as smart as they think. The fool thinks himself to be wise, while a wise man knows himself to be a fool. William Shakespeare. I know that I know nothing. Socrates. You can't love someone into loving you back. Oof. That's brutal but too real. Tried for 5 years with my now ex-wife. I wrecked my life for someone that just liked what I did for her. Believe me, the brutality is soul-crushing. I loved her with all my heart, soul, and brain. Jesus dude. That's really harsh. I hope you're in a better place now. Cheers. Don't beg someone to be in your life. Please don't. He's begging you. Seriously though, this is good advice. Don't do it. Definitely good advice. Please, 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 please don't do it. It is important to talk about your feelings, and it is okay to get help if needed. If you wait till you're ready, you'll be waiting forever. Can you elaborate a little? People who can frame everything to make themselves the victim are actually pretty toxic and most likely are the actual problem. I have learned that some people have no identity outside of their victimhood. Their only way of endearing folks to them is by garnering sympathy. I can't understand it. To me, it just seems embarrassing. You can never truly know someone until money is on the line. Signed a lease with my ex-best friend right out of college, and he ghosted me and moved somewhere else, leaving me with a crippling financial situation. Luckily, I landed a great job where I could afford the entire rent payment, but if I hadn't, I genuinely have no idea what I would have done. There's never a good time to change things. You just have to choose when you're gonna make the change and put the time, effort, and discipline in to make it happen. Example for me is quitting smoking. For years I told myself that I would quit smoking when things settled down and over a weekend where I'll be home and stress-free. But then I would always start back because some stressful event happened and I needed it to help cope. The fact is, speep's always gonna happen, but the difference is I need to change how I react to it. But that method is helping me in other areas. I used to game heavily and procrastinate on my adulting duties. Often I would neglect them as I would get so into a session I would lose track of time and be tired. I still do it from time to time as I'm working on changing my approach. I will dust and vacuum everything before I get on. But it's absolutely nowhere near as bad as I used to be. You know what you need to change. Just start on one thing. Mine was quitting smoking. Since then I've focused on my health by walking more and exercising, as well as using my newfound time gained from each 5-minute smoke break I had to invest into myself. It is okay to walk away from toxic family. I am not the monster they paint me as. I can't fix or save them. I can only protect my kids. Working your hardest and going above and beyond at your job doesn't guarantee you'll get any farther there. It will guarantee an unrealistic workload and pace that you can't maintain for the long term with your employer though. No better way to burn yourself out into total misery. The best place to be with work is just doing your job and clocking the beep out. You're far more likely to advance at a career by being well liked. Do yourself a huge favor and just strive for middle. Take an opportunity to shine every once in a while. And maintain your mental health so you aren't a dick to your co-workers. I'm 33 and it's taken me this long to truly and fully understand this concept. Average is not always a bad thing. Especially in corporate America. It's okay to be selfish and take care of yourself over others. One day you may look and see there's nothing that you feel proud or accomplished by because you were living your life trying to please others vs doing what you want for yourself. It's okay to say no. Boundaries are healthy and important. You never really know someone until you tell them no. It's okay to drop people who don't respect your boundaries. And if someone respects your boundaries until they're angry, they don't respect your boundaries. It's not selfish to look after yourself and your happiness. You don't need to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. If someone talks speep about other people to you, they are probably talking speep about you to other people. When trust is gone, it's gone. Don't let someone abuse of you in any way. Learn too late in life. A lot of those arrogant, hyper-aggressive, overconfident, tough guys are full of speep. Nobody knows what they're doing. But people sure do talk as if they do. Spending a few extra seconds to be kind to someone else. Person checking you out the grocery store? Tell them thanks, I hope you have a good day, or asking how's your day going. Going through a drive-through? Say please and thank you after ordering. I worked drive-through for years and people are so rude, but a little politeness goes a long way. Especially in times of COVID. People have bad days and it bleeds into other aspects of their life. Show compassion and you could change someone's day. I go out of my way to go to a coffee shop, where the baristas ask me about my work at the university. Sure, it's part of their job, but it makes me feel a bit more special about my work. Gives me the extra boost for the day.